Welcome to the December 2022 Phenomenal Feats ballot brought to you by the official Speedrun Hall of Fame. Moment 1. Sinister 1 and Zallard 1 perform a blindfolded race of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out at AGDQ 2016.
It was still a scary run, because one slight misstep costs you a great deal of time in a run like this for a marathon. I've done a ton of runs for GDQ, and I'm massively nervous for every single one of them, no matter the difficulty of the run. Zallard 1.
Blindfolded speedrunning has been around for many years, ever since AGDQ 2010 when Andrew G attempted to beat Super Mario Bros. Blindfolded live during the marathon. Many people have been inspired to try their hand at this remarkable feat. And who better to attempt something this challenging than a speedrunner? Speedrunners play games over and over, so it's only natural that between muscle memory and repetition, as well as some clever strategies, speedrunners have time and time again proven that the challenge of doing speedruns without your eyesight is not only possible, but can be competitive and fun. I don't want to get into the history of blindfolded speedrunning too much today, as many others have done this better than we ever could in this short video. Summoning Salt made an excellent video discussing the history of blindfolded speedrunning and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which covers a lot of the inspiration and hard work that went into the lead up to AGDQ 2016 when this phenomenal feat candidate took place. Sinister 1 saw Andrew G's attempt at this blindfolded speedrun of Super Mario Bros. At AGDQ 2010, and as Sinister mastered Mike Tyson's Punch-Out more and more with time, he decided to learn and work on becoming the first person to beat Punch-Out blindfolded. And at AGDQ 2013, he attempted a run of the game, making it to Piston Honda 2 before he lost. He promised to attempt it again the following year. At Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, Sinister performed one of the most famous GDQ speedruns of all time, performing a blindfolded Punch-Out run all the way to Mike Tyson, a feat that was considered impossible up to that point. Sinister got an ovation and the run went viral, and it was a huge moment in speedrun history at that time, and still remains to this day one of the biggest blindfold runs ever. At that same AGDQ, Zallard 1 attempted a blindfolded run of Super Punch-Out on the SNES, and was able to complete the run.
I had finished a run of Super Punch-Out at my GDQ debut at AGDQ 2014, so I had some confidence I could do a good job with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out at AGDQ 2016. Secondly, Jack Wedge just discovered a consistent way to beat Tyson blindfolded for a marathon setting, making it reasonably possible to finish the game. Because of that discovery, Sinister 1 was interested in submitting a blindfolded run as well, so the timing seemed good for both of us to give it a shot. Zallard 1.
This led to a year of hard work and dedication, which led to a blindfolded race between the two at AGDQ 2016.
The logistical issues may not be apparent at first, but for an event that was just hitting its stride and becoming what it is today, that's a tricky thing to accommodate suddenly. When me and Sinister got there, we tried their noise-canceling headphones, and the ones the staff had just weren't strong enough. Imagine, Sinister counters the bull charge and the audience cheers wildly, and then I can't hear anything for the bull charge on my side. It'd be a disaster. We did a lot to strengthen the speedrun's consistency up until the event. Jack found dozens of buffer strategies, but Sinister and I found a few more refinements. Even Summoning Salt found a couple of things for Bull 2 and Sandman for the run. Zallard 1.
The two were evenly matched and the race was very tight. Every fight was meticulously planned out, each buffer carefully pressed at the correct time. Hundreds of hours of dedication and practice and effort culminated into what might be the biggest GDQ race in their lives, and certainly in Punch-Out's history.
I think the biggest thing about this run in particular was that it was a blindfolded race. Blindfolded runs at the time were already barely ever done due to their difficulty, especially at marathons, but having a blindfolded race at AGDQ seemed to be one of those runs that upped the ante a little bit. That led to the mindset of wacky runs that have followed, like the time I did 2 Punch-Out games with 1 controller at AGDQ 2018, or the incredible 2-player 1 controller blindfolded run at AGDQ 2020 with me and Sinister. The funniest thing about that run was that our combined 2-player run actually beat both of our race times from the 2016 run, which is pretty special when considering how hard it is. Zallard 1.
Years later, thanks to their hard work, blindfolded speedrunning is a big trend. Just recently, Crystal Saver was able to get a sub-hour and blindfolded any percent of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many other gamers have taken on the challenge. Even Zallard and Sinister continue to perform these amazing Punch-Out blindfolded runs. Just at AGDQ 2020, they were able to perform a blindfolded co-op run of Punch-Out, which was another first and was an absolutely incredible feat to witness. The coordination and synchronization required to execute this is mind-boggling. It just goes to show how talented these two are. May these brave souls that take these blindfolded challenges on continue to do so for years to come.